Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everyone.
Hey guys! Well, oh my gosh, I'm like losing my little horse today. Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. For those who are coming in, hey, so much Deb. Hey, Miss Drea. Hello everyone, welcome. Make sure as you're coming in, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Today we are going to do a get to know us, you guys. We want to do this for our subscribers, get to learn a little bit more about who Sisters Talk is, what we do, where we live, any questions you guys have for us, our journey on YouTube. We're going to be talking all about that today. So, any questions you guys have for us, we're going to be as candid as possible. Hey, Not a Black. Hey, thank you for joining us this evening. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, Malachi. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, so we're going to just be talking, get to know us. Yeah. So Lucy, do you want to start it off? Okay, so how about we just start off with some of the questions? Why YouTube? Why do we decide to do YouTube? Hey guys, hey everyone. So Not a Black, I'm just chilling with y'all tonight. Okay, thank you for joining us, Not a Black. Yeah, we are just going to be we're going to give you guys a little bit more of who we are, just be more personable. I feel like you guys, yes, we do talk about shows and things that are going on YouTube. I don't know. I don't feel like you guys really know us. We want to try to connect with all of our supporters, all of our subscribers, and so you guys can learn a little bit more of who Sisters Talk is, who Sin is, who Lucy is, and just be a little bit more personable. Because I feel like there was just that disconnect, and I wanted to be more of like, for us to have that connection with you all. And you all, please feel free. Everything we talk about here is definitely it's a safe space. So, yeah, if you guys want to tell us a little bit more about maybe like what you like to do, if you are trying to get into YouTube, if you're an inspiring YouTuber, share your journey with us because we want to learn a little. We want to learn about YouTube just as we're growing. We want to know about your journey as well. So yeah. Okay, so some of the questions we put up like a post, and we asked you all to send us some questions on our Instagram, which is Sisters Talk TV. Some people did send some questions, and we're going to go ahead and go through some of those questions. Um, yeah, so let's see. Okay, so the question was, how did we come up with the name Sisters Talk TV? How did we come up with the name? Like, why do we choose Sisters Talk TV? Mm.
Oh, okay. So that's an interesting one. Well, of course, if you all don't know, me and Sin are sisters. I am older than Sin by 2 years. Um, so yeah, we're sisters, and we actually came up with the Sisters Talk. The name Sisters Talk was like over the pandemic because that's kind of like when our YouTube really got started, was around the pandemic time, and we were like, and we're actually so close. And it's three sisters. We have a sister. It's three of us, and we have a brother. So me and Sin, because we're the two youngest. We're always just together we talk and we talk about different things and what's really going on YouTube. So we're like, oh, I feel like we have a lot to say, and we really watch all these reality shows and stuff. So we're always reality struck. So we were like, you know what can we do in our spare time that we can definitely add value to ourselves, and not just for ourselves, but other people who like to review shows like us. So we were like, okay, why don't we make a YouTube? So that's just kind of like how we got that started. And then with the name Sisters Talk, we was like, well, Sisters Talk, I think we could definitely go with Sisters Talk because we're sisters, and also we can also talk with other sisters who enjoy the reality shows. So that's kind of like how we saw it as well. So
Yes.
yes.
Mhm. That's kind of how we came up with the name. We're like, okay, we're sisters. We like to talk. How about Sisters Talk? And we want to talk to all of our, we would like to consider, our supporters. We like to consider them as family. Like, how you're talking with your friends, your sisters, your good girlfriends. Like, we're sisters here, sisters and brothers. And we're going to talk. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to get to know each other, talk about shows, things like that, what we like to do, what we're doing. So, yeah, that's kind of how we came up with the name. Okay. So, the next question is, what do we do? What do we do for a living? What do we do? I feel like we haven't really shared that with our subscribers. So it's like, what do we do? Yeah. And okay. So I'm Sin. Let me just go ahead and pull up our picture here. So we haven't really talked. So I'm Sin. Like Lucy said, we are sisters, and I'm the youngest. Me and Lucy are really close. And so, what I do for a living, I'm actually in med school, guys. I'm a second year med student. And yeah, that's what I'm currently doing as of now. And also, like, I'm also playing around with YouTube. So far, the journey has been fun. I really enjoy the journey. And yeah, so what about you, Lucy?
Yes, so Sin just said she is in med school. So yes, I'm also in a professional school, in a professional school as well. I am a PhD student, and I also work. My full time job is I'm also work in healthcare and pharmaceutical industry. So when we're not here, we are. Yeah, when we don't see us here, you guys know what we're doing because we have other things kind of like going on. So that's why sometimes when you don't see us, like maybe the contents and stuff, we're busy. We're busy with other things, just like everyone else has other things they do. So do we. So we're trying to balance it all, and we're also trying to make sure we keep you guys abreast with everything that we do when it's concerning YouTube. So yeah.
Yeah. Yes, guys, let us know what industry are you with? Are you in media? Are you in healthcare? Represent, like, let us know what are you in education, academia? Let us know what industry you are currently in. We want to celebrate you. Let us know where you are currently working. You are entrepreneur. Please let us know. We want to know. Let us know. Um, yeah. So Oh, thank you, Miss Drea. Thank you so much. So do we have background in media? Okay, I can take on that one. Actually, we don't have any background in media. I think we have just we're learning as we're going, like all these banners and stuff that we make. We're learning as we're going. Um, Yeah, pretty much just watching YouTube video. I feel like YouTube has definitely been a really good source for us, kind of learn navigating media, navigating just kind of media training. I think that there's definitely a lot of YouTubers who we do really like the way that they do their reviews and all that kind of stuff. So we just watch just YouTube to kind of get us, you know, kind of help us with media and YouTube and stuff. So yeah. Anything else, Lucy? Did you have anything that you wanted to say?
Well, I would like to also add in that, like in school, you have basic what is this, theater classes, and sometimes media, you don't have to actually have a background in media. You can actually, learn. Like you can do like there's YouTube videos out there and just other courses that you can also get into if you are interested in like content creation and stuff. So there's other that, and that's something I possibly want to also do in my spare time. Kind of watch that as well. Maybe watch videos or just to kind of like learn more about like digital content and more so in like media in general. So that will be also something we could possibly do in our spare time.
I know for me, I've always wanted to like get into. I've always like wanted to like try out YouTube, but it's always like I don't know. I think I was just kind of a little nervous or kind of scared to like get into YouTube because one, I don't know if you guys know. I think some people, if you're around me, then you know. Like I have like a lisp, so for me, I always consider it as a speech impediment. So I'm like, how do I sound, especially when I do reviews? Like, how's that going to sound? Some people will get annoyed with that. So that was like one of kind of like the drawbacks on why I was like, do I really want to do it or do I not? So that was kind of like what was kind of holding me back to actually doing YouTube. And I think that kind of a podcast style has been, I think it's been actually a good journey because one, it allows you, it really sees who is connected with you because yes, you're not doing anything like you're not showing yourself or anything, but it really shows like, people who continue to come continuously come and watch your content really shows okay, well, you're doing something good, so yeah. Okay, Miss Drea said, I want to do YouTube, but I enjoy watching others creators so much. I don't know if I would have time to do it on my own page. Yeah, I think Miss Drea, if you want to just test it out, I definitely think you should try it. I think you always have like really good commentary and stuff, especially some of the lives that we are on, like the live when we talked about the Olympics. We had really, really good like good commentary on that. So I think you should really try it out. I know it's tough. Like YouTube is tough. Like balancing it, like you have to always like, be on it and stuff. So it is really, really tough. And I commend all of those like YouTubers, small creators. It's really, really tough. But I think, if you want to try it out, test it out, really get into it, I think you should. I honestly think you should. Okay, so let's get on to okay. Okay, Lucy, what were some of the questions that can you read off some of the other questions that were sent?
Yes. So these are a lot of interesting questions here. Okay. Okay, so some of the questions that we did get from our fellow subscribers and our supporters. One question was, what do you all do in your spare time besides YouTube? So for me, like I said, I school. If it's not YouTube or if it's not YouTube, like during the weekdays, it's definitely work. And then, of course, I'm a student, so I'm a PhD student, like I mentioned. So all of my time is consumed of all of that. So YouTube is more like something we do on the side, and then so forth, so on. So we try to again to balance all of this at one time. So definitely we are busy. At least, yeah, I'm busy like throughout. So that's what we definitely do in our spare time. And not to forget, also, I like to travel. We like to travel, travel, cooking, and also working out. I recently just joined, well, not recently, but like in the ending of April, I recently just joined a weight loss class, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. I'm seeing progress. Like for me, I used to like work out alone, like work out by myself, but I joined a class and I'm just so happy about that. I wake up 5 in the morning and I'm out the door, at least, yeah, 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm out the door to my class. And then from that, I start my day. So imagine me starting my day like 5 in the morning, and then the rest is history. So definitely traveling, and then like cooking of course, reading, and of course YouTube. I would say those definitely keep me. Those are some of the stuff I like to do on the side when I'm not on YouTube.
Yeah, okay, so for me, for sin, what I like to do is I do have to agree with Lucy, work it out. You guys, if you are not someone who likes to work out by yourself, I know I'm one of those people. Please join if you like. If you're not someone who likes to work out by yourself, if you want to start your fitness journey, guys, look for a group fitness class. One group fitness class keeps you so motivated, and I like to do like the group fitness classes. They're like 30 minutes. Yes, because you can get a good workout in for like in a 30-minute class. So that is what I like to do. I actually started, well, I did start a boot camp, but, school and all that kind of thing got in the way. So I was like in boot camp for almost like 2 months, and it was like a group fitness boot camp. And it really, really did help start off my fitness journey and really help me get into shape. Um, because like with the pandemic and sitting down all day and all that kind of stuff, it can get tough. It gets tough. So I did really wanted to make like this. That was my one of my New Year's resolution was start a group fitness class, and I did that, and it really helped, and I really enjoyed it. So I definitely would say, if you're looking to start your fitness journey, really start a fitness group fitness, because it's so much fun. You have people who keep you motivated. You guys see each other's progress. Your
That
coach.
Yes, and you're right. That's why I'm glad you mentioned that. If you haven't, please do. It definitely keeps you, it definitely, of course, accountability first, but others also keep you accountable as well. And just like others keep you accountable, you keep them accountable as well. It's like a team effort. Like for me, when I joined the class, the same people I started off the class with was the same people who are still here. And I feel like we're on a journey and we're all on the same journey. And it's like, once, someone feels like giving up, and like, like we're like pushing them, like, keep going. We only have one more to go. And of course, the coaches are amazing. The trainers are amazing. They're there for you, and they'll definitely make sure you get the result that you want and need. So they'll work you for sure. Like for me, when I started off, I was not, although I worked out before by myself, however, I like the way I am right now was not how I started. Like my strength, like muscle wise, I have built all of that, and I'm so proud of myself because I see the progress from when I started till now. So definitely. And for me, it's always good seeing like my team members. They're all there, 5 in the morning, we're up and we're about. And guys, let me tell you, I see people from all different aspects of life. I see the young, I see like the older generations, they're all there, to people different shapes, different sizes, they're all there at 5 in the morning. So if they can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah, In my class, I had people because I was going at 5 a.m. as well too because I'm a morning person. I like to get my morning started really early. So I would see my class. I had mommies, teachers, especially if they have to go to work like at 7, so they will do the 5 a.m. class. There were nurses on like in the team as well too, just like everybody, people who had to go to, like, if you had to be at work at like 8 or 7 and you get off at 5 or something like that, they were in that class too. Because yeah, because one, it really does help you out. Like, it helps you out, helps you get your morning started. It is so, guys, if you're not a morning person, I mean, yes, I know some people are not morning person. I am a morning person. I like to get my day started. I'm not a night person at all. I'm not a night person, but if you're a morning person, you just want to get your workout out of the way, you get it out of the way. Yes, there are some classes that open at 5, some boot camp classes. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about the boot camp that, at least I have attended, and maybe in every city too, I can definitely let you guys know or share that information with you all. But the classes do start at 5 a.m. There's like classes almost every day. There's classes almost every day from like Monday through Saturday, and they have like 6 classes a day. So if you can't make the 5 a.m. class, they do have a 6:30 class too. So, and it is a group fitness class, and it's so much fun. Yeah. And it's like 30 minutes. So if you're not like a 1 hour if you're not someone who works out for like 1 hour, these classes are like 30 minutes. So you're done in 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to some of the comments and we'll go to our next question. All right, so it's Miss G again. So I'm very interested in doing audibles or voiceovers. I was enrolled in my local community, but oh, Miss G, you should go back. Honestly, if you can, definitely do it. Like, go back. And I think voiceovers are so fun. Like, honestly, if you have that, like, I think you have to have so much character. If you have so much character and you can do voiceovers, I definitely think you should do it. You honestly should do it for sure. But yeah, I know it's definitely really tough, especially working 2 jobs and having a full-time school schedule. Whew, I know. Lucy can, she has this girl right here. I don't know how, I always say, I don't know how you do it. Lucy, this one right here, she could tell you a little bit more about that. I'm like, I don't know how she does it, but she finds a way to do it.
Yes, and it's not easy, but it's doable. I think it's a lot of times it's also time management. So if you guys, I could also do a video about that. We could do a video about that, like time management, how we do that, how we keep ourselves with our other things that we do, like school, work, and then YouTube, and then other things, how we balance off from that. And let me tell you guys, I'm also a beginner, just like you all, but I'm learning to balance that as well. Like, put, priority is the number one key is priority, and then everything else after. So, but I, like Sin said, she doesn't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it either. But again, it's all about prioritizing, putting what's important to you, and then everything else last. So that's all I can. That's all I can say about that.
It's okay. So Dev said I walked the track. Dang! Oh my gosh! You walked the track for 3 hours. Like, what like uh, is it like a what do you call it? A walkway? Not a walkway, but like a what am I? A trail or like an actual? So you do it for 3 hours? Do you do like trail? Do you hike and stuff? Huh. I'm interested. And how many are you like how many calories are you burning when you do that? Because I know that's quite a lot if you're doing it for 3 hours. And yes, 5 a.m. Yes, I know you guys will be like, it does. If you think about it, yes, waking up at 5 a.m., going to boot camp or group fitness, it does sound pretty early in the morning. It is. I'm not gonna lie. When I first had like, oh my gosh, like how am I going to do this? But I'm a morning person, so it wasn't too bad for me because like I would rather go at 5 a.m. than go at 5 p.m. I guess that's just kind of how I am, but yeah. Um, yeah, so Mrs. Andrea said, I'm definitely a night owl. Yep. I mean, I understand that there's some people who are definitely night owls out there. And people can function like at night. I cannot function at night at all. Like, I think I start to shut down like 7. 7 is like when I start to shut down, literally. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you want to work on your speech. I'm very country from Shreveport, Louisiana. I feel you. And that was another reason why I was like, oh, I really want to do YouTube because I'm also really bad at public speaking. So I think that just kind of having a channel, just talking through has really helped with, my public speaking, just kind of like articulating what I want to say. And yeah, I think that has actually really helped. Has YouTube has it helped you, Lucy, when it comes to
Yes, that's why I wanted to like really talk about like add in YouTube has really helped me a lot, especially with public speaking. I'm not even actually has Andrea, to be quite honest with you. If you feel like you're shy now, if you feel like your public speaking is not there, trust me, when you get on YouTube, you will see some the best results. Like with your public speaking will change, and you will be able to like even if you, let's say if you're shy, like talking to a big crowd or something, or anything else that's going on, you will really see your potential, like how you're able to really speak or engage with others. So I think that and then also for me it's changed because of like the topics that we talk about sometimes, especially if it's something that is of interest for me and I know a lot about it. I think for me that's where I can talk and talk and talk, and then and then it goes from there. So I think for me it's always like the let's say if something I'm interested, topic I'm interested in, or something that I want to talk about, and then there, as long as I know about that, I did some background research on that, then I feel like for me it's it's okay. So yeah, and it's actually helped because again, that's like with public speaking. Like when I like do my dissertation, I think I'm just preparing myself for that next stage.
and, and like Lucy has said, um, yeah, YouTube has definitely like helped me when it comes to public speaking because honestly, when I do my patient interview or patient contacts and stuff, it's like it flows so much better. It's not as it feels like I'm having a regular conversation whenever I do my patient interviews and stuff, talking to patients. It just flows so much better because I just feel like I'm talking to you all, and it really helps with that public speaking. Whether if you have anxiety when it comes to speech, and it really has helped me work on those things, and I really enjoyed it. So I definitely have seen a lot of growth in that area. So I definitely have to kudos you too for that. So yeah. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. Okay, so much depth. So he's talking about we were talking about boot camp, exercise. He said he works 3 hours, walks 3 hours a day. So he said he walks a trail at a park. It's so chill. I do it with weights, a vest at 3 p.m. when the sun is at peak. Once you get through the first lap without passing out, you good. Whoa. Wow, that sounds it looks like you definitely have a workout regimen for real. 3 a.m. while it's hot. I always see people really do really get a good workout, especially if it's really hot out in the sun. I think that's like, you're sweating, you're burning a lot of calories. I think people get a pretty good workout. Huh. Do you do a class or do you just do it by yourself? Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think with the southern accent, you can tell a lot of people who are from. It's just like that. You can tell when people have a southern twang to them. Like sometimes you can tell when people have a northern accent, or yeah, I think it's either northern or the southern. I don't. I can never tell with someone who's from the Midwest, but definitely from the north and the south. They always have some kind of twang to it, or you can definitely tell. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so much does that he does it by himself. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get to another question. All right. So the other question is where are we from? Where are we from? Okay, so we are from Nigeria. We are Nigerian. Yeah, so that is where we are from. That is, that's our background is Nigerian. And yeah, we try to do a little bit of Nigerian content here and there. Like we try to review Big Brother Nigeria, but some of our reviews, when we look at, some maybe the reviews that we do on Nigerian shows, and also maybe the reviews that we do in American shows, like it's definitely, um, I don't know. I just feel like we doesn't get as much views when we do like the shows in like maybe Big Brother Nigeria, and I think one of the reasons why is because one I feel like we're not, of course, we don't live in Nigeria. So that the algorithm and stuff, so it doesn't do as well whenever maybe we do Big Brother Nigeria and stuff because we're not in Nigeria. But if we were in Nigeria, I think like the algorithm, like YouTube will recommend our reviews more because we're actually in Nigeria than not. So yeah. Any thoughts, Lucy?
No, so yes, and just explaining we're both, yeah, we're from Nigeria. So, and then I am in Dallas, Texas. Who's also from Dallas, Texas? If you're in Texas, or if you're in Dallas, Houston, please put it in the chat, or wherever you all are from, where you are currently. Put it in the chat. I want to see who is here, who is in Texas or Dallas. Oh, okay. So, sorry, Julia says she's also in DF. Oh, wow, cool. I'm in Rich. Okay, nice, nice. So, Dallas in the building. Who else? Who else? Right, rep your city. Rep your city. Oh, Juanita says she's also in Texas as well. Nice, nice. And we have a lot of Texans here. Texans. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say I love Texas. Like Texas, I moved to Texas from Tennessee, so and I would have to say between Tennessee or Texas,
Yeah, guys.
Texas.
Sorry. Yeah, guys, we're from Tennessee. Yes, Tennessee. But Lucy has relocated to Texas.
Anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. If it's not Texas, I don't want to leave. I'm a Texan, and I'll be a Texan till God knows when. But I love it here. I feel like, especially Dallas, I feel like there's so much stuff to do here. Um, there is a lot of sceneries. The infrastructures are pretty good here, job wise. Opportunities when it comes to your career, I think that's awesome as well. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a really lot compared to Tennessee, compared to where I'm from. So the heat and traffic. Yes, the heat here is just it's mind blowing. Like when I first moved here, I had a heat stroke. I had a heat stroke. I was like, what is this? Like, where did I get myself into? But it's cool though. I feel like I'm getting used to it. Okay, so I came to your channel because we was interested not one particular. I came to your channel because it was interesting not on one particular topic. Thank you so much, Sincere. Thank you. Always been a supporter. Um, okay, so I've seen that. It said rep your city. Okay, so Sincere also says he's from Be More. Be More. Let me guess. Baltimore, right? Baltimore. That's Be More. Okay. So we've actually went to Baltimore. Baltimore. We've actually traveled to Baltimore. This is in 2015, and I don't think since then I don't think we've been back. But yeah, we've been to Be More. Um, what else? Sin. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Okay. So we have Baltimore. We have a lot of people. I just feel like so many of the content creators that I watch and I really like live in Texas. Like I feel like Texas like is I don't know. If honestly I really like Texas. When I went to Dallas, I love Dallas so much. Like Dallas is such a city where it has everything. Like all the food. Like, cause I'm a big, like, I love to try like new foods and stuff. So, like, Dallas has so many different places to go, like brunch places, and I really like it. And I'm a Southern girl at heart. Like, it's so like I don't know if I can live in the North. Like, I love the South. Like, I'm a Southern girl to the T. Just because one, like, I don't want to have to everywhere I go, maybe take a subway and all that kind of stuff. But I love the South. I love everything about the South. I love Southern culture. I love like I don't know. I just really like Texas, and that is I think I wouldn't mind like relocating, like moving there because I don't know. I really like it. Um, so Baltimore, yeah, we actually have been to Baltimore. We have some family that lives in Baltimore, so we have been there. And it's really close to like DC and stuff. We've been to what we've been to Baltimore. We also been to Laurel as well too, and also of course like DC and DMV area, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Juanita. Come to Texas. Yes, I love Texas. I've been there quite a little bit more than I should. I do like well actually I've been there maybe I think like maybe 3 times I've been to Texas. And so far I really like it. There's so many concerts and stuff, things to do, and I really like it. So you guys are all lucky who live in Dallas. Y'all are lucky. um, yeah, the heat is real. Y'all stay hydrated because it sure is hot out. Yeah, it is hot in Texas. Texas is really hot. Yep, yep. And good thing I know, good thing for working from home, right? Working from home. Um, yeah. Okay, so the other question is this Lucy, you can probably answer this as well. So outside of English, what other language do we speak? Or languages do we speak?
Okay, so besides English, well, let's just first start off by saying that in Nigeria, English, of course, is the main language. So we're definitely um, so we're our first language is English. Sorry, I was looking at something. But yeah, English is the first main language, and then our the other language that we speak, which is our tribe, and we're from the Igbo tribe, it's Igbo. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Nigeria as far as like there's a lot of tribes, like over 250 and even more. So yeah, so Igbo are one of the biggest tribes that Nigeria has. So, and our language is Igbo, right? So it's weird. It's like we're Igbo and we also speak Igbo. So, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, let us know where your hometown is. Where your hometown is. Like, Miss Drea says she's from her hometown, Shreveport, Louisiana. So let us know what your hometown, where you're repping, or you know your hometown, and also what other languages do you speak, or what other language do you want to learn. So yeah, so pretty much what Lucy said. Yes, we do. Our first language is English, and we also speak Igbo fluently and stuff. So that is our second language. I have, taken French class. Of course, like in school and stuff. So I've tried to learn how to speak French, but it is really difficult. It is tough. But I would like to learn how to speak French um, fluently, or Spanish. I don't know, but I feel like it's so hard. I feel like if you didn't learn a second language when you're younger, it's definitely hard learning as an adult. But yeah.
All in all, we are fluent in two languages. So yeah. So what's the next question, Sen? Do you have the next question?
Oh, okay. So I think that was pretty much all the questions. We didn't get that many questions, but that was all the questions that we got from our Instagram. And some of the questions, you guys can feel free to ask us questions. This is a get to know us, get to know us, just talk. Anything you want from us, let us know. Also share with us as well too. We would love to know about you all. Feel free. This is a safe space, so let us know. Um, so one of the things that I was like, okay, should we talk about it? Should we not? I'm not sure. So how was our journey on YouTube, and how did we, try to get started? We kind of did talk about how we got started, but how was our overall journey, our experience? And Lucy, you can go ahead and take that off if you want.
So our journey in YouTube has not has was that it's definitely been rocky, but I can honestly say is that it has been definitely rewarding as well. Again, like I mentioned, we started off during the pandemic, and we did a lot of we started off with, of course, reviews, and then from there we kind of moved up. So we were doing this, like, again, doing our spare time. So this was just like another extra, kind of like extra hobby that we did on a side. So we started off from there. Of course, we started off with the name Sisters Talk, and from there, we really, to be quite honest with you, we didn't really have we didn't really have to say, okay, this is the content that we're going to be talking about. But we did know that our reality, like review and reality shows, was definitely our niche. So we were like, okay. So I guess for us, it was like whatever came to mind, was what the videos that we put out. And to be quite honest with you, there will be some times where we didn't even work together. We would just be like, okay, I'm going to put out this video, you put out this video, and then we just didn't kind of work together. So it was just like us just doing different things in our YouTube platform. But again, that was during the pandemic. So just imagine during the pandemic when everyone was online, and when everybody, like a lot of people, utilize YouTube as just to keep them going, keep them busy and stuff. So that's when we kind of like have started that. And then moving fast forward. We will Okay, so let's just put it definitely out here. We did put a lot of videos, and we did some of our videos. We did definitely have views, like Real Housewives of Atlanta, and also the Potomac, because Sin was definitely good at that. And we also did it based on like what reality shows that we love to watch. Like for me, Real Housewives of Atlanta and New Jersey was definitely my favorites that I love to watch. And Sin was also one of her favorites was Potomac. So that was definitely her niche. So we kind of did it based on our favorite reality shows. Some of our favorite things that we like to do was kind of like how we kind of like divided that and stuff. So yeah, that's how we would try, and and to be quite honest with you, it was so hard. Again, trying to balance school, trying to balance work and stuff, and then also YouTube. It's like our number one focus was also trying to put out the videos, put out content, and then also keep our supporters and our subscribers in mind. Like, we got to put out this today, and then also trying to come up with how many videos we want to put up a week. So it was hard, and it still is hard trying to get that schedule and trying to grasp that schedule. And then, our views kind of grew from there. And then come to now, and then we have, with All About the Tea situation. And I'm just also put into that All About the Tea did help our channel grow. But again, we were still up to the subscribers. But however, All About the Tea was, yeah, because everyone, it was the hot topic of YouTube. And not just that, Sin used to love watching All About the Tea. So she used to watch that, just kind of listen to their perspectives and stuff. Um so for her, it was definitely something she wanted to really talk about, because she was also amazed about like how everything went on. So it was definitely something she wanted to really talk about. So yeah, that's kind of like how we kind of grew from there. And like, just like us, everyone else whose content has grown as well, is because All About the Tea. So we have to be honest about that. A lot of you small YouTubers, their content grew because of about All About the Tea.
And that's like with anything, any like big controversy that goes on YouTube, and if you discuss it, of course, like you're gonna get views, you're gonna get subscribers. That's with anything. Like All About the Tea, guys, I'm not gonna even lie. That was such a big like YouTube topic. Like everywhere I went, the next thing it was like All About the Tea, All About the Tea, All About the Tea, All About the Tea. So it was definitely a big YouTube topic. So a lot of creators talked about that, YouTubers talked about that. So that's with anything. Even when the what's his name, Derek, what's that guy's name? Let's see. The put a what's his
What's his
name?
name? Is it Derek? You guys know who we're talking about. Who help us out? Derek, the one that is Derek. Isn't that his name, Derek?
He okay, so he does like motivational videos and really, try to help women, especially single women, get to, finding a good man and stuff. Y'all know I can't like his name. I'm thinking about his name, but it's not sticking to me at now.
Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when that came out, like people talked about it, and of course that gained a lot of views. So that was a let alone like a big topic in itself. So I feel like that's what any big topics. Yeah. So I definitely think did All About the Tea help us, like, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, yeah, I mean it definitely did, because one, like we said, it was a big topic, and two, like I actually watched All About the Tea. Like I was like, Lucy didn't watch it as much, but I would watch it. Like I was like, oh, the reviews are on, especially I would watch for the Potomac reviews and stuff, especially Ples, like her take and things like that. So I would definitely watch it. And yeah, so when that came out, I was like, so it shocked me. Like that's how, like all of that, it really did shock me. When Ples first came out with her video, I was shocked because from the out, so this is I would watch it religiously, All About the Tea. So when that all that came out and stuff, like out just like everyone else who was a subscriber, I was also, I watched it. So everything, it did definitely shock me. Um, yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. So let's go ahead and I just want to get to some of the topics. I mean, some of the comments. Let me show you I speak English and have phonics down packed. Well, I feel ya. Um, so Juanita said originally from RGV 957 um speak Spanish. Okay, where is RGV? Wait, hold on. I'm looking it up now. Sorry. And Miss Shiz, are y'all military family? No, we're not. We're not a military. We're not a military family. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, okay. Sincere Craig said he speaks Spanish fluently. Okay, so you and Juanita, you guys both speak Spanish. Okay, okay. I want to learn Spanish. Like, I definitely want. I would like to really learn Spanish, but I just feel like it's tough. It's tough, especially as an adult. Like, learning another language. It's tough. But I really want to learn Spanish. Um, yeah, see, all about the tea was such a heavy topic. It really was. It was. Okay, so let's go ahead and okay. So I guess this was for sincere comment earlier. This year said it's too much for me. Yes, it was a Derek Jackson. The few clips that I've seen is enough for me to not even give him a click review. The first time I actually saw Derek Jackson's video, I don't know, for some reason, I was on Facebook when his video came up, and he was like, it was like an inspirational video and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, like, okay, some of the things he was saying, I was like, okay, like, wow, but all in all, it was just a facade, guys. It was honestly a facade. See, for me, I'm always like, when I don't know. Would I say he tricked? Like, was I surprised? Was I not? When all of the situation, like the allegations came out, when it came to him, I don't know. Because I did watch, I like his videos used to come up on Facebook all the time. So I don't know if I was surprised. Were you, Lucy? Were you surprised when that situation
Situation
came?
came about the Derek is we talking about Derek Jackson.
Yeah, because he always advocated for women, especially black women. He always, was advocating for us, and then it was all just a facade. He wrote a book, all this stuff, inspirational speaking.
Honestly, I think okay, so I'm gonna say this. I never knew Derek Jackson was married. I didn't really, and I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of these motivational speakers here on a lot of platforms, I don't actually listen to because I feel like I can also be I'm my motivational speaker. I can, I'm motivate, I motivate myself, right? And that's just how I look at it. I don't really listen to him like his motivational speeches because again, sometimes I always feel like that can also that the person who's giving this speech is not sincere or they're not actually practicing what they preach. So for me, when both motivational speakers are talking, and I know that they're not practicing what they preach. I don't really get too much invested in them, especially a man giving advices and inspiring women this and this. And I feel like he had a lot to say. And there are some of his speeches where I would just question it, like, okay, and I just had questions and doubts and stuff, but a story for another day. But I didn't know. I don't think Sid. I don't think you knew he was married as well. I didn't know he was married, so that was a shock because I don't think he really um, kind of like introduced the platform to his wife or his family. So when this news broke out, it was like, oh wow. So here's this person who's giving this speech, but here he's doing this. He's inspiring us women to be the best, or to do this when it comes to man, and then here he's doing the opposite. So see, that's why with motivational speakers and stuff, it's I have to side eye them, and then yeah. So I wasn't too I'm just a little bit disappointed that he was giving us these speeches. He was this motivational talk speaker for women. He was just like that stand up guy for women, and basically advocating for us, right? And then here he's also doing what we women wouldn't want done to us. So it's like while the wife was, possibly going through, he was doing this to his wife, going through that, he's here acting like everything is all good. So that I'm not a big fan. I never really listened to him, so I still don't listen to him even after all of this.
Well, I don't know if he's still doing motivational speaking. So I'm not sure. I actually don't know if he's still doing motivation after all the scandal that went on. But yeah.
Sin. Who's still after all of this? Who is okay? And you guys can also answer. Who's still? Did anyone buy the book? Are you guys still listening to him even after all of this? Did you guys listen? Do you guys feel like his story is going to maybe address? I'm sorry, his book was going to address all of this, like the saga. Do you guys feel like?
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to. Alright, so since she's never heard of, I've heard that you can't call. Oh, what? You can't call Derek live. You have to pay. What? Um, Wait, I think I missed some. Sorry, guys. I missed some um things. Did you really, Miss Shreya? You did? Huh. Oh, thank you, Juanita. So, Sin and Lucy, you two are very pleasant, authentic. I really like. Oh, thank you. Oh, so that was what it stood for. RGB was Rio Grande Valley. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, so you learned. Okay, so since you're cracking, you learned Spanish from a friend. Wow, because you couldn't stand English. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I never heard of him. Okay, when it comes to the Derek, I didn't. I first saw him when his video was circulating through Facebook. That's how I first saw his initial video. Yeah. So is this live on YouTube? Do you have to pay to go live with him? That's wow. I know. I definitely feel you. Right? Be your own cheerleader. Definitely agree. Oh, hey, Darlene. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us, Darlene. Yeah. Oh, was he the one that came up with that black men don't cheat prime example? Oh my gosh. Oh, Derek Jackson. Yeah, that was like such a big story. And I feel like, if you do like, stories on that, videos on that, like that is going to attract viewers because people want to know. Like, I'm not even gonna like people on YouTube, drama is like, big controversies or stuff when it comes to um different things like that is what's gonna gain attractions and views and stuff like whole all about the tea like gained a lot of views. Like so many YouTubers were making videos on it that had, people were getting views from that. Us as well too. I'm not even gonna lie. We got views from that as well. I don't think we didn't do a story about Derek Jackson. We didn't do any because we didn't really know enough of about the situation to do a. I don't think we did. I'm not sure.
No, I don't. No, no, no. We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't do a story on that. For the most part, now we didn't do a story on that. So, what were some of the other questions we had down, Lucy, that we wanted to, just our subbies and our supporters and stuff?
Okay, so another question was, how do you like YouTube so far? Any of your favorite biggest content creators here on the platform?
Okay, So I like YouTube. I mean, I definitely enjoy YouTube. YouTube, I really do like it. It gives really good, some good. I love to like listen to people. People, have their like their views on what they are. Like their thoughts and stuff. So that's why I definitely like it. Some of my favorite content creators, and I'm gonna just go ahead and do the list, give a little shout out. So some of the content creators I really like. And I okay, let me just pull in. Uh, Okay. So I definitely was I remember when I first started watching, like, of course I did like Potomac and I would review it as well too. But I used to love, and I still do, I like Ty said Ty. I used to love her review that she would do on Real Housewives of Potomac. I hope you guys know who she is, Ty said Ty. And I remember when I first I like she used to do call-ins and stuff, and she still does call-ins and stuff. And I called into her channel. I was talking about Potomac. It was so much fun. So I really love the reviews that she does on Real Housewives of Potomac. So big shout outs to her. Um, who else? That I definitely like when it comes to, like, let's say if it's non YouTubers or like lifestyle YouTubers. Of course I would watch Jackie Ian. I would definitely watch her. um who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, for the cooking, I will watch Sissy Yami. I watch her YouTube channels or YouTube videos and stuff. So I definitely watch her when it comes to cooking. There's another person that does, like, I watch a lot of cooking YouTube videos. So what about you, Lucy?
Okay, so YouTube has been good so far. It's been fun. Just kind of like going out there creating your own content and just kind of giving your views and aspects of several things. So I think YouTube has definitely been fun. I feel like it's also a way you can also be an influencer and really talk about a lot of things that are happening in the community, where you can be the voice of the community as well, and some of the situations that are not like people don't really address or talk about. I feel like for us is definitely something, a goal for us, we really want to get into. But some of my favorite YouTubers are, I would have to say, I do watch Michelle Alien. That's one of my favorite YouTubers. When it comes to like reality, like celebrity, excuse me, celebrity blogging and stuff. I really like her. I feel like she's definitely incredible. I tune into their live all the time. And I think for me, a lot of when it comes to
Wait, aren't
music,
you?
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm also a Patreon member. Like she's definitely good. I like watching her. I think she's credible and transparent, and I think that's what for me, credibility and transparency is like is number one um, quality that I like when it comes to YouTubers. So that's one of my favorite YouTuber. I don't know if I have another YouTuber that I watch, but as far as that's who I watch as of right now when it comes to celebrity news and stuff and blogging. So another one that I do watch that's not related to celebrity or blogging, it's Abby's. I don't know if you. It's Abby's and Abby and Family. I watch her. I watch. Who else do I watch? Like Sin said, Jackie Aina. I watch Jackie Aina too, like makeup tutorials and stuff. I watch her for that. So yeah, that's basically all our favorite YouTubers.
Um, for Real Housewives, so I also like House of Aaron. I just like how he sets up his channel, like he does his little reviews. I always like get a good laugh. So for me, I have specific YouTubers who I watch for specific things. Like, okay, so Real Housewives of Potomac, I'll always watch Ty Said Ty. Cause she good, her and what's his, I can't think of his name. It's not coming to my head. Right, Mr. Chalaki. They did their reviews and stuff. So I would watch Real Housewives of Potomac reviews for them, with them. Um, and then for um, for for like Real Housewives of Atlanta, I will watch The House of Aaron. I'll watch him. And I want to say, even for basketball wise, there's one YouTuber I like. I watched her, and I think it's her name is YouTube Can Be Great. So I will always watch her for basketball, like her basketball wise.
Oh, oh my goodness. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys know Rodney the Voice. I watch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rodney the Voice. He's one of my favorite. Bonnie Blue. I forgot. Bonnie Blue is also another one of my favorites. Um, who else? And then these are for a lot of like reality shows and stuff. Ronnie the Voice has me cracking up like all the time. Anytime I watch any of his reviews, he makes me laugh. Bonnie Blue, I said that. Watch Jay Lee's Corner as well. I think they're all good too. And also there's another. Is it Oh, there's another one.
Scotty.
Scotty, yes, Scotty. I like Scotty as well. So those are some of our favorite YouTubers. Every time now I just said Ronnie the Voice name. I just started laughing because he's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Scott. Scotty, I will watch him for basketball wise, like his basketball wise reviews. So I always have my you go to YouTubers, even though we do YouTube as well, but it's always good to like listen to other creators like how they see the beat, like they see the show or what they think about it, because it's like you're watching a show, like you guys are all watching a show, but you guys both have completely different viewpoints on what you just watched. So that's why I do definitely watch. Like I like watching those YouTubers, giving them my support, liking all that kind of stuff, have my post notification. But and also I love like supporting other YouTubers. I have no problem with that. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to some of the questions, or some of our comments and stuff. Okay, yes, Instagram. Oh yeah, he did. Derek Jackson did have an Instagram video. Yeah, and I think these were all the questions about Derek Jackson. Wait, what? What are you? Sincere, can you elaborate on that? Okay, so one of the questions was, do we have subscriber goals? Do we have subscriber goals? Lucy, you want to go ahead and take that? I feel like you should.
I feel like YouTube, you definitely have to have a subby goal. But for us, it's always, I feel like every sub goal that we hit, whether if it's 1,000, 2,000, we're always happy. We know we celebrate the small wins because again, that takes us from one level to another level. So right now, I would say we don't really have a subscriber goal, but again, we're always grateful. Once we add supporters and subbies, so when that starts growing, we know that at least we have subscribers and supporters out there, so that keeps us going and that keeps our subbies, of course, our subs and stuff growing as well. So for us, I don't want to say that we have a goal, but I think it's just for us like just that celebration of like having knowing that people are subscribing to us and knowing that we're actually doing we're doing something that we love doing or that we like, that people enjoy hearing from us. So yeah.
Sure.
So that's a good question, Heather. So do you want to take that one? She says, I'm dropping in late, but have you covered collaborating with other creators to help boost viewership?
No, we have not actually talked about that, and actually, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something we definitely would like to do. Collaborate with other creators, like because one, it's always good to just collaborate, because one, your viewers are exposed to their viewers, and their viewers are exposed to your viewers, so it's fun. I feel like collaborations are always fun. You guys both get to drop like hints of content or knowledge here and there, especially if you're reviewing a show. Like, you guys will be, maybe y'all looking at the show differently. So I feel like collaborations are always fun. We're always up for collaborations and stuff. So we have no problem with that. We're always up for collaborations. Oh, um I'll let Lucy answer this as well. So I think it's good to kind of hear both of our intakes on that.
So with collaboration, like Sin said, that's a good idea. It's a good question, also a good idea. But however, we with collaboration, we want to definitely um, get to know who we are collaborating with. So we, again, we don't have a problem watching some of the smaller YouTubers here, or even the big YouTubers. So for us, we have to kind of like watch, like, have an interest of who we want to collaborate with, like whether we like their content, who they are, what they bring. So I think, for first and foremost, is the person who is on that platform, and again, like what their content is all about, and whether or not we're interested in it, or whether or not it's something kind of like related to what our content is. Then yeah, collaboration for sure. But collaboration can also have a downside as well, as you guys can all see here on YouTube. It's that's why we don't want to get into that, but it's something that we are thinking of, because again, it also has a positive side to it as well. So yeah, so a lot of times you can do collaborations, and then next thing you know, because again, it happens here on YouTube. You guys might have an exchange of words, or may not agree on to something. It goes the other direction. So that's one thing about collaboration. But again, like we're always for the positive. So it's definitely something we are is in our table to think about.
Yes,
Um,
yes. Okay. Sorry, if as you're coming in, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please give us a subscription. Also put your post notification button on. So if you're coming in late to the party, that's okay. We're just kind of letting our subscribers, like, kind of letting our subscribers get to know who Sisters Talk, who we are, how we started on YouTube, what we do, learn a little bit more who Sin is, who Lucy is. We talked about that in the beginning. So please, if you're just now coming in, start from the beginning to get to learn a little bit about us. So yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Um, oh yes, R.I.P. Biz Marquee. Wow. Yeah, I heard about that today. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's like, what is going on with 2020? We had DMX, was it Black Mom? I think it was like Black Mom, him, and then now Biz Marquee. It's just like all of the rappers and stuff. It's just, I don't know what's going on with 2020. Oh, sorry, 2021. And I think I'm not even sure what it was. I don't know if that has been released. The cause was, but man, RIP, and prayers to his family, his kids, his loved ones and stuff, because yeah. Okay, so I think it was prior to COVID, I only came to YouTube for DIY and how to videos. Right, right. I know. I feel like COVID really just kind of got us to this whole. It's like it's YouTube is literally like a world on its own. Like there's a whole things going on. There's chapters going. Like YouTube is literally a whole different world. It's just like you have your everyday life, and then there's YouTube. Like YouTube has a world on its own. Honestly, it's fun though. It's fun. Um, y'all watch the McClure family and the Beast family. Uh, I've never heard of the Beast family, but I've heard of the McClure family, and no, we don't. I don't really watch them like. I don't really watch them like that, but I've seen a few of their videos and stuff. But I don't know the Beast family. I've never watched any. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna look it up. Oh yeah, sorry. It was. I said it was Black Rob. Black Rob, and Heather Passions Academy. Do you have a YouTube? Are you a YouTuber? I like your name, Heather's Passion Academy. I like that. And if you have a YouTube, what do you do? Like what's your YouTube? Like what do you do? Or is that your business? Because I like that. You said I'm new to these YouTube streets. I feel like in a way we're still kind of new YouTubers as well too. So do not feel alone. Don't feel bad. We're still. I don't know. I feel like we're still kind of new as well too. Like although we still, we kind of started last year, but we didn't really like pick up or we didn't really put in like really put in the consistency until this year. I definitely feel like YouTube, you have to be so consistent. You have to be super consistent. Like YouTube is hard work. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like your name. I like Heather's Passion Academy. So you focus on relationship aspects and reviewing shows, certified sexuality and intimacy coach, and have clients I coach privately. Oh wow, that's really wow. That's nice. That's really nice, Heather. Yeah, like I love like the name of your company, your business. I really like it, Heather's Passion Academy. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, any thoughts on anything we talked about, Lucy, so far?
So far, I think this been has been a great just the topic, just to get to know us. I'm definitely happy that we were able to put us out there for y'all. Because again, we like the transparency of just you guys getting to know us and us getting to know you all, and just that engagement, where that engagement comes in. So another question, I think this is our last question. Someone also asked was in regards to what do we think about All About the Tea as far as like what's going on at the moment with All About the Tea, and if we're still going to be um, talking about it? Because again, you know how we haven't talked about it since I don't know how long. Our last video was probably last week or the week before. So I'm just going to say this. We did stop talking about All About the Tea because again, like we initially said, Sin used to watch All About the Tea. So for her, it was just a little shocking that how the panels, because she had a favorite panel member, right? Like you used to watch them just to kind of hear their perspective, and you were very shocked when all of this happened. And of course, you've been watching the Avatar for so long, especially with what she would present when it comes to the Real Housewives and stuff. So it was more of a shock to us. Um, from that when we heard all about this and how it went down on live. And then and another thing is that we talked about kind of like what we got from it in a way. Like we had a topic where we addressed like bullying in the workplace. Like bullying, was it a toxic environment? We talked about that, and again, it's relating to things that happen all the time, whether it's in a workplace or whether just in your daily life. You have things like this that has happened, like what they're going through. That happens all the time. So, but it was different. It actually happened more so in a more of the digital setting, like behind the scenes. That was something we wanted to talk about, because I feel like, again, we go through those things and we always try to find like a solution. We're more solution focused. So how can they move forward? I think that we addressed all that we wanted to address when it comes to all about the tea. Again, that's not our. It did help us grow, build our subscription, but however, we want reliable subscribers. We want to build with our subscribers. We want our subscribers to be long term. We want you guys to stay and not just for all about the tea. So another thing is, I think with all about the tea, it went from what it was supposed to be to something else. I think it was getting too invested. A lot of people were just getting too invested in it, like finding out who this person is, like all just these different things, and we were just like, that's not what we're here for. That's not what our platform is all about. I think we addressed the more of the bigger issues. So yes, and if you want to take on that, what your aspects of that was.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I think that we have not spoken about all about the tea for like since like last week, because one, it just I feel like we said everything we need to say and talked about everything we need to talk about when it comes to all about the tea. Um because yeah, like Lucy did say, I did watch it. I was actively watching it and stuff. And I think we pretty much have talked about everything we need to talk about. Yeah. We want our subscribers to be loyal. We want our subscribers, our supporters to come to our platform to really enjoy, like, what we talk about, whether it is like the shows that we do review, or we talk about big things that are going on here. When we talk about the Olympics, we talked about the Shakari Richardson story, and um, people wanted to boycott the Olympics because of Shakari Richardson. And also we had a really good conversation. Even Miss Drea, she was also a part of that conversation, which was I love that the perspective that she shared. Um, we loved just kind of having those kind of conversations, those in-depth conversations, and that's what we enjoy. And here and there, if anything does like significant, we're talking about something, if anything significant happens when it pertains to all about the tea, or if the avatar does, I don't know, she does come back on her channel or do something, maybe apologizes or something, then of course we'll talk about that. I know we talked about the new panelists that she has when it comes to um Wiley and Dr. Griffin and all that. We definitely shared our viewpoints on that. I think at the time, like, of course they do. She has a new panel. She has a new panelist, and we just kind of shared our viewpoints on, should Wiley have um a kind of like an agreement with the Avatar, because or contract, because obviously there was no contract before, so we were talking about that. We just shared our viewpoints on that, but I think that's about it. And I think we kind of stopped talking about when it concerns Wiley. Why do we? Okay, Lucy, maybe you can touch up on a little bit about that.
Um, In terms of why we stopped talking about Wiley, why the Wiley show.
Oh no,
Oh no,
like
like
the
the
new
new
giving like
giving like
updates about
about
the
the
news channel and
channel and
stuff.
stuff
Yeah,
like that
no.
now.
Wait, you. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you were breaking out.
I was saying like you know how we was talking about the contract and stuff. Like we were just asked, um, should the Wiley Show have a contract when it comes to the Avatar with the Avatar? Like how should he protect himself when it comes to that so he doesn't go through what the former panelists went through? So we were just giving our thoughts on that, like our videos and stuff. Like should he have a contract and stuff like that?
I think that was our just again. We talk about real life things, and I feel like solution. We give advice, and practical advice at that. Again, we talked about. I don't know if you guys watched our past video. If you haven't, you definitely can watch it. We talked about like with Wiley being a new panel member, whether or not if a contract should be involved, um, and his way moving forward when it comes to um, working with the avatar and especially learning from what the ex panelists what they did and what he can do differently. We definitely made a video about that. So our videos again was all about the tea, was not just to like be a part of that, be part of that all about the tea. Like I'm talking about all about the tea all the time. We were actually talking about real life things. We were giving advice. And then I hope like, a lot of the people that did tune in, they learned something from that. So yeah, that was what we definitely did all about the tea. It wasn't like an amusement for us. It wasn't anything that we wanted to like really stick on, like make content out of it. No, it wasn't, because we learned from it. And we want you guys to also learn from it as well, and also share your thoughts. And a lot of people still today still have a lot to say about it. So yeah, but yeah, we're all about the tea. We have to keep it moving, because it's just, I think that it's getting too much out of hand. Like a lot of some of these things that we do see here when we do get on, and that's why we have not really been. We try not to mention it. It's getting out of hand. Um, you know, People are getting what is this? People are being found, and it's not the person's not the avatar. People call in. They even said that they even once said that we were working. Sin, remember? Someone said that me and Sin, the sisters talk, we're working with the avatar. This is how crazy this has gotten. We didn't really want to address it because we wanted to like be out of that. That's why we wanted to really get to know us. And someone said that we were working with the avatar, or we were part of the scheme, like part of the theory or whatever. I was like, Sin, how is this possible? How are we? This is getting out of hand. This is getting crazy. Like old us, like little old us, we only have a small channel. We're doing everything we can to get our our content up, create our content, also get our subscribers up. And here, someone is telling other people that we're working with the avatar, messing us up. Yes, Julia, it was it was a comment section I was going through. I was like, oh wow, they even mentioned Sisters Talk. I'm like, we're a small YouTube. Like, who would want to mention us and they mess us up? Like mess our platform up. We're only a small YouTuber. Yeah, so and I was just like, since weird. I was like, no, we shouldn't even address that. That's not something we want. That's not a negativity that we want to bring to our platform. We're not about negativity over here. I know YouTube definitely thrives on drama, but that's not how we want our platform to be. So I was like, no, we're not going to address it. But yeah, I wanted to just put that out there. We're not part of the avatar. They were like, yeah, they don't show their faces, this and this. I'm like, but our pictures, this is our pictures up there. This is us. It's different from what the avatar has. The avatar has an avatar. We have our pictures up here. This is us. Like, I don't understand that. If we're hiding our identity, we will not show. If we wanted to be like the avatar, we will have an avatar up here. But this is us. This is us. Just like you see other YouTubers, they put their photo up. This is us.
Yeah, so I have even in our comments, and sometimes I'll go through the comments and stuff. Someone has even say, "Oh, you guys are the app," like in our own comments. "Oh, you guys are the avatar. You guys are work." They say you guys have app. We're working with avatar because we don't have our pictures up. I'm just like, how can we even work with the avatar? Or we even talking about the avatar? It's like we're have putting our input and stuff. So it's just like, what is going on?
Right, we're working with the avatar, but yet we were talking about the avatar. That does not make any sense. That does not make any sense, y'all. Like how I was like, are now, like I said, that's how I knew that we need to just stop talking about all about the tea. People are getting mistaken for the avatar. People are getting blamed. People like it's getting very very. I understand people want to grow their content. People want to like get subscribers and stuff, but this is good. It's getting out of hand to where innocent people are being called the avatar, where people are they're messing up other people's platforms and stuff. Innocent people like that. So that was so wild for us. I was like, wow, this is too funny.
It really just like the thing about it is like, how can we be working with working with the avatar? I don't even know anything about the avatar, let alone be working with her. But I don't know. I just thought it was like, oh, whatever. At this point, like it's honestly just becoming, yeah. I mean, I just felt like when it comes to when it comes to all about the tea, the avatar situation, when it comes to, I think in the meantime, the avatar would probably come on her channel and she may even reveal herself. I don't know. Or she may, I don't know if she even addresses um, what happened between her and, of course, Pledge, or gives an apology. I don't know. And in the meantime, we can all just say time is the healer of all situation. Like time will tell. I definitely think whatever the avatar did to her former panelists, let me look what's going on now. She definitely has reaped um the percussion that she definitely is reaping it right as of now. So however she cheated those people that she's worked with, all this stuff that's coming, she's getting it. So yeah, so all we just have to do is just the time is the healer of all things. So we'll just sit and wait um and see what goes on from there. So
Yeah, but
that's what we do.
in the meantime, I just don't feel like we should really be because what if the avatar never reveals herself, right? And what if she does reveal herself? Like, what are we getting? What is the end goal of all of this? What of trying to find the avatar? And I'm not saying any. I'm not putting. This is just my own personal thoughts. I'm just like, what do exactly do we want the avatar to apologize? But what else do we want from the avatar? Like, you know, if she does, if he, she, whoever reveals themselves, or even them, because I'm also hearing that it's so crazy. I'm also hearing it's more than one person. So it's like a voice box that they're using. These are all just different theories, right? That everyone is saying about the avatar. So it's like, what? Okay, what else after the avatar is found? What do you all want from the avatar? Well, what is the end goal to the avatar? I'm pretty sure she's losing subscribers, or I keep saying she, but I guess it's. I mean, okay, so I guess I can say she because it's her name. The name is Monica, so yeah. So what is the end goal of all of this? Like, what do we hope to achieve, or what do we expect from the avatar besides possibly a public apology? Definitely to Ples and to all her supporters or whoever she's hurt in the process, right? But after that, what else? What else do we want from the avatar? Possibly accountability, right? And now I don't know if she's even gonna have more subscribers. I definitely think that she's lost subscribers, but again, she's still gonna be getting credibility as far as like being credible with her sources. Like, are people still going to be tuned in listening to her? Like, I mean, what's the end goal of all of this? That's just my question. If the avatar is found, or what happens after?
Yeah, I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Like,
Like,
yeah, it's definitely a lot. I definitely think time is the teller. But time is definitely the teller of all things.
yeah.
Yeah,
In the
it
meantime,
is. Well, I
well, I
think it
think it
probably
probably
was
was
multiple. I don't
I
know,
don't know,
maybe
with
multiple
multiple
people.
people.
I'm not
I'm not
sure,
sure,
but
but in the meantime, I feel like we should don't blame, like, stop saying this person is this person. Oh, this is the avatar when it's not the person. And then also the smaller YouTubers. Stop saying that they're working with Avatar. We're Sisters Talk are not working with the Avatar. So stop the comments, or like just because people are not showing their picture. Now I do have to say this. Now I understand that those that possibly were subscribers or members, gave super chats and stuff, I can understand why they're upset, right? Because their super chats are in, they're thinking like, oh yeah, we got this. But however, it seems like the avatar does not care. So I can understand why they're upset. They feel like they definitely lost the trust or whatever. But for me, I always said this: if I don't see like at least a picture or something that shows me this is a real person, I'm getting someone real. I would not be putting any of my coins or any trust on that person. And that's just how I always looked at it. So I don't think if I knew this going in, I don't think I would be as hurt as possible. So maybe there's a lot of hurt people out there that feel like people that don't have, like, that don't show their face, or like they're real, know, who they really are. They feel like, everyone is an avatar, everyone is just like the avatar. So I feel like it's all, and this has to do with the person, what your thoughts are, what you've been through, or how you felt about the avatar. So maybe you were also that person that was giving your super chats, that was over there like believing what the avatar said, and you were hurt in the process, and you feel like now small YouTubers who don't show their face, or who's using an avatar, you also feel like they're working with the avatar. Like, that right there is just crazy to me.
that's true. Yeah, so let's get to some of the comments. Yeah, I know. Guys, it was crazy because it was even in our comments. I was like, oh my gosh, like how are we working with the avatar? Like, please make it make sense. Like, someone literally wrote in our comments. I think I deleted it or something, but yeah, they wrote in our comments like, "Oh, you are not showing your face." I thought it like I got a good laugh, guys. I think a lot of things are funny, but I got a really good laugh about that because I'm like, how can we even be working with the avatar while we even talk about the avatar? Like, please make it make sense. But yeah, I know they weren't serious. Yeah. Some people think that they okay. So Miss Gia, you doubt she's gonna reveal herself to me? Then yeah, I at this moment I doubt it. I doubt it too. Um, yeah, she does, but I don't know if Ples will ever get that apology. But I don't know. Juanita said, regarding to collaboration, you have to do your research. Just saying, yeah, I know. That is so important to do your research to whoever you are collaborating with, because once again, because okay, this whole thing it makes with this whole all about. So let's just put the avatar. We're just gonna talk about the avatar. All those people that, let's say, maybe she did collaborate with, or she did bring to her channel, or she did go to their channel. It's just like, well, now people are asking them, well, did you know this person? So it's always like, if the when something goes down, they're gonna ask those people that were on the channel or were in the platform, well, did you know this person? Did you know about this? All this stuff. So you have to be careful who you have to do your research, who you collaborate with. Yeah, I think at this moment, yeah, she's definitely not gonna reveal herself. or apologize at all. It's too risky, you know. It's just, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I was never a member, but I watched it. Like I was watching all about the tea, like Lucy said. I was definitely watching it in Stria. But I wasn't a member. Yeah. But any questions for us, for Sisters Talk TV? If you were not here in the beginning, any questions for us? We didn't get to know us. Um, yeah, so any last minute questions that you guys have for Sin and Lucy before we call it a night? And also, if you're watching the replay, leave a comment, let us know, you know, hey, I'm watching the replay, but any last minute questions for us? And also, any thoughts, Lucy? Any other thoughts you'd like to? Anything else you'd like to say?
No, I actually don't. It was again, like I said, it was good to just be out here and um, talk about us. Unless you guys, of course, ask questions.
Thank you, thank you, Miss Shreya. Thank you so much, Juanita. Like I said before, continue to do you. Thank you. That's what we're gonna keep doing. We're just gonna do us. Um, and yeah, just do whatever you know. I mean, although you know, YouTube is definitely like a trial and tribulation. You have to always see, you know, what your supporters like, what they like to talk about. So we're definitely going to continue to do us. Test out different things to see like what works and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. And please, guys, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Please give this video a big thumbs up. And also subscribe if you have not done so. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, so I am one of those people. Definitely like Love and Marriage Huntsville. I love the show. Oh, my gosh. Melanie, like, favorite castmate from that show. I know it starts tonight, but I'm like Love and Marriage Huntsville is like one of those shows that I enjoy. You know, sometimes you have a show that you enjoy, but you really, you know, you're like, I don't really want to review because you just enjoy it. You just like watching it. Uh, yeah. So I really enjoy it, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, no, it starts tonight. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Heather's Passion Academy. You're welcome. Okay, so Juanita to also pick our brains for content. Yeah, I know. Um,
I agree with that. I agree with that, Juanita. I think what we're gonna do is we're possibly just keep watching our community posts because we usually post there. So we'll probably have like a poll and we just kind of have you guys decide as well. We're like, okay, would you prefer this or would you like for us to do this? So definitely keep because we're definitely gonna post about that, what you guys would like to see us like review or what you guys will like maybe what you guys want to hear, right? Or the content as far as. So I definitely keep a good lookout for our community post. Yeah, but that's about it. Thank you guys so much. Like Sin said, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoy your Saturday. Go out, or not even go out, but just and find something fun to do. Find something just keeps you away from thinking about any other things, and just enjoy your Saturday. And again, stay safe. Thanks, guys. See you guys next time. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.